after them folks got snapped away and then waiting the whole year not knowing what's
I
happening.
would
You know
say,
what I'm saying?
I would say,
That was a
what's
great,
your
that was a
favorite
great
Captain
time.
America movie?
Winter
Come on,
Soldier.
do the Winter Soldier.
Winter
Yeah,
Soldier.
that's true.
Stay with Jackie.
True.
Yeah,
Wow, we actually all agree on something. Interesting.
All right, we are live and recording, people.
we were live. We live. Welcome back, people. Welcome back to the Blerd podcast. So of course, I started with a few sentences. No, I won't say sentences. They're questions in the form of sentences. Sentences in the form of questions. So ask what it is, what it was, what it could be, man. We coming to you live from the Blerd Nation of Memphis, Tennessee. This is the Blerd Lines podcast. Thank you for tuning to another issue of Blerd Greatness. We're on issue number 32.
Yes, sir.
I think so.
We're gonna keep you on your feet like a shoe. Thank you for rocking with the Blerd Lines crew. All right, we got a lot of topics for conversation today coming to you straight from the minds of Greg.
It's your boy Billy.
And I'm Ebony with an eye. Greg, that was not it. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Just had to go with that. Normally, yeah, but nah, that wasn't it. All right. So it's been, what, 2 weeks, y'all?
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Been a long
Wow. Long 2 weeks. Unintended 2 weeks.
Mhm.
But we back now. We missed y'all, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, we missed the people. We missed the people, man.
Mhm.
So what's been the number one, I guess, trending thing in the past 2 weeks?
It is still up there.
True.
Man, yeah. So speaking of that, I don't know if y'all heard because I ain't seen literally nobody talk about this, but what was it, Friday? Friday. Diddy's son. I don't know. I think is it Christian? I don't know. But King Holmes, the rapper, yeah, he put an album out, and it's executive produced by Kanye. Yeah, see, like I ain't know. Like I was the only person that knew. But it's an album that's executive produced by Kanye, and Kanye did every beat on the album. It's 7 songs. Huh?
How is the album?
The production is actually really good, but the rapping ain't there. Like, dude can't rap at all. Like, it's like elementary raps.
Like his dad.
It's like elementary rap, but it was good to hear the soul sample beats with the hip hop. Like, Ye kind of sound like he back on the production too, but it's like it's the lyrics are terrible. Like the worst delivery I've ever heard. He's trying to rap like his dad on some of the songs. It's like it just don't translate. That's why nobody was really talking about it. But he put that up, and then like the first song is Kanye might get sued for it because Kim already said she didn't want Northwest involved with Diddy and all this stuff, and he put her on the song still and put it out on streaming. So North is featured on the first song. She's rapping on it. That's about the best lyrics on the album. Is North rapping on it.
Damn.
It's her daddy's daughter, for sure.
The beats, and then Ye got a verse in there, and it's pretty good. It don't sound like AI stuff he been putting out. It sound like classic Kanye rapping. But the overall project, I rated a 5 out of 10 just based on the beats alone. Yeah, but
What's the name of it?
I think it's called
King something.
It's called Never Stop.
Oh man. Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop, never stop.
Yeah, the album cover is let's see. But the album cover is a picture of the Bad Boys Worldwide office building, and it shows it's like abandoned, like boarded up and stuff, and broken glass in front of it, like I guess a picture of what used to be,
Which is no more.
And of course, he's talking about free my dad and all that stuff. So a lot of people are, in the social media world, they're boycotting the album and saying, don't listen to it and stuff like that. That's probably why it was like not talked about, like, because it was pretty much was shadow banned from the people who don't support Diddy.
I'll say something that's probably anti everything I probably would normally say, but I can't be mad at that man saying bad. This is that.
I can't be mad at that. That's why I listen to it. I'm like, it ain't like Diddy put it out. It's his son, so it's like,
I don't think. I guess the sins of the father shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all are fans of little Diddy Diddy Bob Jr., then you should listen to that.
Yeah, it's the production is dope, but
and then they they saying too so far, it's looking like he could possibly maybe get out or don't go for the the longest time that we thought
Ever?
he would. Yeah, ever. There you go. So yeah, because they threw out some of the charges. So some of the main ones that was like real heavy.
The arson and some other stuff. They're more so dealing with the Kid Cudi thing.
Right.
Him lighting the car on fire or something. I guess they couldn't prove that.
So we shall see.
I'm trying to watch this movie on Tubi, y'all. I just could not think of the name of it.
What movie on Tubi? Who?
It's about Diddy.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the documentary thing, or you talking about actual movie?
It's a movie.
Oh, they got people acting in it? Oh.
Is it got Diddy name in it, or is it just satire?
I would call it a satire. Yes, for sure. But you know exactly who it's about. Yes, I'm talking about exactly.
Well,
but speaking of Kanye, his former bro was in Paris with his wife, and he performed live for the.
Who say it?
Your phone book or your.
I said he performed. Jay-Z performed live for the first time in 6 years in Paris with Beyonce.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, my boy came back.
That was 6 years ago. I saw him though.
I don't know if they mean maybe in a concert, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
No, because I'm saying I saw him perform. Me and my wife went to go see him, and Beyonce in Nashville at the concert. That wasn't 6 years ago.
On the run?
Four, yeah, on the run too. Yeah, you went.
That was not no 4 years ago. I don't even think I had my child.
It wasn't 6 years ago. Though.
I don't even think I had the little Bambino at that time.
It wasn't 6 years ago though.
Yes, it was, Greg. That might have been on about. That might have been on about 2 or 3 more tours since
then. Since on the run, yeah. She been on the run like a motherfucker since then.
It's been true. I know. Anyway, I don't even think she might have just had a little blue. But yeah, he performed. They performed Crazy in Love? Oh, Drunk in Love. One of those two.
Yeah, they did Drunk in Love, and he did
Niggas in Paris, and the crowd went bananas.
That was a slick shot at Kanye.
Yeah, because he changed one of the lyrics. Just might have to let you meet Bay instead of Yay or something like that. Whatever that line is. And the crowd went crazy. That was so cool. But she did not do that in Houston.
That was almost 7 years ago. Oh.
And performed in she performed in Houston about what, and they tried to take my girl out in Houston. So
take her
the car.
Her car that she comes in on, the little old, I don't know the name of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Got a call. It had a little mishap, a little malfunction.
Oh, my homeboy talking about that.
A little.
Yeah.
He went to the show.
I'm trying to just contain myself because I don't want the rage to come out because they tried to take my girl out of here. But
my fucking car was like this, Jack, hanging.
Yeah.
Sideways.
So Beyonce has had other mishaps before.
Oh, your mic went.
Stop. Can you hear me?
Said she had other mishaps and what else?
But never to the point where she had to stop the concert before. So that's what she had to do this time. So it was.
I for damn sure would start that motherfucker.
She had to stop the concert?
Hell yeah. It was a situation.
But she ended up coming back out, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, yes. You know, she's the ultimate professional. But
I don't think it may have been as bad as the media may have made it look. Because my homeboy went to the show and he was like, he didn't say nothing about that part. He would have mentioned that. Does
he care about Beyonce?
Nick.
His fiance does.
That motherfucker.
Does he care about Beyonce?
Was hanging, nigga.
Yeah, he's a fan. I don't know if he care about it like that though, but
Exactly. That's how y'all.
I mean, but he would have brought it up like, hey man, somebody because he was like, man, it was like a movie, it was magical, it was like he was telling me a review of it, but he didn't mention that at all. So
he must went to the bathroom at that time or something.
I don't know. He didn't mention that at all.
I don't see how you don't mention that shit, nigga. Beyonce almost died, nigga. The car almost fell in the middle of the people and shit.
Interesting. Crazy.
I saw on Instagram when she posted pictures of it and she was like sideways in the car, but I thought that's how it was supposed to look. I didn't know it was like a mishap.
Sitting sideways. That's what you thought, huh? Nah, she was paying homage.
Yeah, that's why I thought you. Yeah,
she was on that lean.
She didn't look fazed by it. She didn't look scared or nothing. She just.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
She definitely had some shitty panties when she got down. Yeah. But yeah, that was fucked up though. But as long as she good, cause you know we don't need nothing happening to her or Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Please.
Need them to be like that damn Kanye though. Yeah, that nigga get your ass on up there in that car, Jack. That's who they need to have.
No.
What?
I wonder how he felt watching or finding out or whatever that Jay-Z performed Niggas in Paris without him.
I mean,
he ain't the first time he performed without him. He performed without him.
I know, but I'm just saying,
but
every time I wonder, do he feel bad?
Now I look at it as paying homage to the throne, because like if Jay don't really rock with you, like one thing about Jay, if he don't rock with you, he ain't gonna perform no song he did with you, like when him and R. Kelly had gotten to it.
Look, he in Paris. He in Paris.
But I'm saying he's performed that song multiple times since him and Ye have not talked. So it's like I think it kind of transcends the transcends the beef or whatever they have.
He changed the word though with his name in he let the lyric in there.
I mean, he performed it at his wife's show. He probably changed when we were there.
I doubt it, because it would have made news. Y'all would have heard about it. And then it hit hard in there. Even if he did or didn't, it hit hard in there because of the shit. The man talked about his wife, his kid, all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't blame him cutting that motherfucker off, man. Dead weight. Nigga ain't been right since. But really since he lost his mom, I hate to say, but it was before they broke up before his mama though. Before his mama passed, right? I remember, right?
Nah.
Oh, it happened before? Okay.
No, it happened. It happened when it really happened. Like I would say, break up. Once he really like she's really like married into the family and shit.
Are you saying Kim Kardashian when it started?
When the breakup really started between him and Kanye, between Kanye and Jay-Z?
Nah, they were beefing after Niggas in Paris. After their album.
They was beefing, but I'm saying like.
Oh, you say it was all the way over. Oh,
yeah, once he really started like feeding to that.
Well, I can't remember if this was before or after, but when he gave Jay-Z the what was it, 20 minutes on stage at this concert that Jay-Z mentioned in the 44th album, I believe that was 44th album, I believe. Yeah. You know, I don't know if y'all knew about that, but Kanye went off.
444, yeah.
Yeah, Kanye went off about the whole what was going on between him and Jay-Z at one point in time at the concert. And Jay-Z responded on 444 album. So, you know, he gave him 20 minutes at the show. I can't remember the whole verse in general. But that was probably the straw that brought the camera back too, I believe. On top of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Now we gonna get that Watch the Throne too. That's so sad.
Oh no, that's over.
It's so
sad. That's over now.
Yeah.
I know.
It was like around Thunder 2. It was kind of talked about. Even Jay kind of said some stuff like, you know, but then now it's like, yeah, it's a wrap.
But there are rumors that it's another Jay-Z album out coming though.
Yeah, he already said that. He announced maybe 2 years ago that he's working on some stuff, and then like one of the producers, I don't know if it was just Blerd, it was another, and they said they worked on it. It was more of an African tribal type sound from him that he was going similar to what Beyonce was doing on The Lion King. I'm just saying, they said it's like a hip hop African thing. But I mean, that was a year ago when I heard this. So yeah.
It's Hov. Beyonce just did a fucking country album and got a rock album. Come on, man. Let motherfuckers
African rap. What is that?
It just means it's gonna have African drums and
African drums and
instruments.
Things that are inspired by African sounds, like Beyonce did on Lion King. It wasn't African music, but it was It was inspired by African music. So. It wouldn't be the first people to do that.
Look, if you gonna be team Beyonce, you gotta be team Jay-Z too, okay? They come as a package.
True.
They in the same household.
That's amazing. I hope he performs at the Super Bowl like he might be doing.
That's who they are saying that.
Show Lil Wayne part 2 of why he didn't get to perform at the Super Bowl as a rapper.
It could be too. They probably said you got one more time, one more hip hop act. Jay-Z said, all right, it's my time.
Then that mean he'll bring Beyonce out, which is like really what I want.
She done done it twice, 3 without halftime. She done games and shit.
So y'all saying that 3 times is too many? I mean,
what else she gonna do? She done slow walked. She rode a horse out there, a car, all type shit. She's gonna parachute that shit, I guess.
Look, at this point, her and LeBron in the same category. Like, what else I got to prove?
I don't want to talk about LeBron.
I'm just saying, they're in the same category. They've been doing this since they were kids.
So they can rebuild. He won't even retire for them.
Indeed. And he need to go. Get on up out of here, man.
He do need to go. He do need to go.
This don't make sense.
It don't, but he trying to play with that youngest boy because their oldest one was a dud.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. I told my homeboys this so long ago. I said, hey, fuck Brunny. The second son is going to be the truth.
Yeah.
That nigga
that's
cold.
The one.
You can
that's the one he want to play with for real because he like so similar to LeBron, but
yeah, Bryce, I think his name is.
Bryce, yep.
Yeah.
Bryce. I don't never remember the nigga name. But I also heard some rumors that what's his name? Rich Paul was kind of hinting that LeBron might leave, go somewhere else. Man, I retired, but go somewhere else.
But they already say ain't no like who. Okay, long as he gonna leave and go there.
Oh, you might want one more time. Get a little closer to it. What's up?
I was saying as long as nobody has to trade anything for. But if they gotta like trade, ain't nobody try. LeBron old, man. So
I mean, it depends on what the team are, what they got already, and what they need. Cause they gonna have to trade to get some money for LeBron, but it depends on
young niggas, not old man LeBron.
I hear you, but I feel you. I promise you, I do. I'm just playing devil's advocate. It's just the name that's gonna carry him. People gonna like, man, it's still LeBron James. He's still gonna give you this, and this. But he ain't gonna never come through.
This season need to be his Logan season, and he needs to be.
I say about 2 more. I say if this don't be his last year, the next year gonna be his last year. At the most 2, maybe 3. It depends on how bad these 2 years.
You started extending
because it depends on how bad these next 2 seasons go. Cause he don't want to leave just to leave.
He don't want to leave on a bad note. He want to leave on
a high note or at least halfway decent. So if he could just do
right,
I don't know.
Okay,
he could live on this one.
Even seeing Kobe had. He tried to do it last season. I feel bad for him. He was just trying. I'm like, come on, man. It was cool.
LeBron's been uninjured most of his career. Like I'm talking about like a major injury. He don't hobbling up off the court. And I mean, just go out. You the GOAT. Well, you supposedly the GOAT anyway. I don't know.
No, he ain't no GOAT. He's not the GOAT. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he in the yard with their ass over there eating some hay and shit, but he ain't the GOAT.
Who is the GOAT?
I love Mike and Kobe.
In my personal opinion, it's
Kobe.
I got to go.
And only because, like, to see somebody study the game that much, that he knows how to emulate if you ever see them videos of Kobe and Jordan like side by side, the same man.
It's crazy.
The moves on the court, like it's insane. The amount of practice and dedication you have to do to duplicate that in a real game in real time.
No, fuck that, Greg. That shit is reincarnation somehow. Them 2 niggas is aliens.
How's the reincarnation? He's still living.
That's what I said. It's they aliens. They aliens. It's something Michael Jordan let him borrow the body. I don't know. But it ain't no way you practice that, Greg.
Yeah, he said Kobe be in the gym 4 in the morning by himself, practicing moves by himself on the court. He had markers on the court, normal. Like he studied the game. And
my nigga, man, I love that nigga.
He's like he studied for a person.
Brother, I love me some Kobe, man.
Yeah. So you say Kobe to go too, Ben?
I can't say because I loved Mike before Kobe, and I still love Mike too. But I just can't put. I just can't. I respect both of them. I promise I'm a Kobe fan, but
it was the drive he had, like that moment mentality, how he would lock in and like just decimate a game, especially in his prime. Yeah, it's like, but then I put that akin to Michael Jackson, how people say Michael Jackson go, but he was also inspired by James Brown, Jackie Wilson. He put a lot of those influences into one big package, and that's why he kind of perfected the craft in a sense. Same with Kobe. He's had a teacher. He had somebody he studied. Like he wasn't the original, but he perfected it in a way that it's hard for somebody to come behind him like that.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know
See, I was, for me to be fair, I gotta be fair. Of course, Kobe, like you said, copied and did everything, but you got to give homage to the original and the first one to do it. So I'm just saying that's why I can't choose between them, because
I know what you mean.
Because Mike was just, he did it first to be the one to make that dream, make everyone just fall in love with the game. The whole folks still wearing his fucking shoes, and gonna continue to wear them.
I'm not saying gonna be wearing them forever.
Yeah, and it's just the niggas was different. And if you watch this man highlights to this day, it's just still fucking crazy what the man did.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
And then this side note, a lot of people telling us to pay attention to the comments. I see little Justin there talking. Yeah, Justin is right. He agreed with us, and he's waiting on Bryce to lead the league. He's on one set of comments. I just want on that. But yeah, he's talking about LeBron on that. So I can't choose, but for me, I can't. What about you, Ed? You choose?
The GOAT.
The GOAT. And number one.
Number one. Oh my God, y'all gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna say Mike.
Okay.
I'm supposed to say Kobe though.
Why? Why are you supposed to go?
The hub.
Cause my husband said Kobe. So I'm supposed to vote along the same lines he voted, but I'm gonna say Mike. But Kobe is definitely like number 2.
Okay.
And then number 3 is now LeBron for me.
Let's see, a 3. If I had to put one of them in 1 or 2, okay. I think about that later. But a 3, that's gonna be tough for me.
It's Steph Curry for me, but
okay, I can see people say
all
Steph.
around player, or you talking about offensive?
I'm talking about greatest.
Yeah, just greatest all time. Just number 3.
But he's just an offensive player though. He's not like an all around.
He literally came in and changed the game.
Indeed.
He changed the 3-point game. That's
no, he changed the game.
He changed the game, B.
He changed the game.
He got every team in the league, setting their squad up to try to compete with how every other team is doing, which is the 3-point. On the run.
Influence on the game. I'm sorry, Steph is like.
Now, if that's a good influence, I don't know.
No, I didn't say good influence. I just said an influence on the game. Like,
definitely.
The way everything, Steph got to be up there.
That's why I can't.
A lot of people.
That's why I can't put LeBron up there either, because you got to. If you're gonna put LeBron, you got to put Steph above LeBron. You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might LeBron stopper, except for that one year.
Yeah, 1 year.
Just that one year. But other than that, LeBron probably had about seven championships.
LeBron been getting his ass towed up since he got in the league. You get to the playoffs, but you ain't getting nothing. So.
True.
That's why I got to. I don't know. I'm still got to think on that 3 though. I still got to think on that 3.
Look at you. That's tougher than 1 and 2 for you.
It is, because that's respectful. You be in the top 3 with them. Well, okay, Shaq. I got to put Shaq up there.
Okay, yeah, definitely number 1 center. Definitely number 1 center of all time.
He also changed the game. He made it. Everyone had to have at least about 3 or 4 centers on their bench to be, to start to help them, start Shaq and see him help. So.
Billy, have you watched Ironheart yet?
I have not. I completely forgot. Yeah, damn right. I'm watching. I said I wasn't, but yeah, I'm gonna watch it though.
The rest of them.
Why weren't you? Oh my God!
Remember last week I was saying I wasn't gonna watch it. It didn't look interesting to me, but I'm just gonna watch it to be supportive and.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Please support. But it's really good though. I think you'll like it.
It's good.
I think you'll like
it. The thing about it, Billy, I had the same reserve. Like the trailers kind of made it a little cringe. Like some of the dialect they used, it's like they were trying to be black too much. And I was like, and it made it kind of corny. Like, who would it be, bitch? Like it was little stuff like that. I was like, yeah. I was like, come on, y'all. Yeah. And then even in the first episodes, there's certain things like he lands on the ground and he's walking through the neighborhood. Some lady like, girl, what's wrong with you? You need a Band-Aid? I'm like, why? Like, why even have, you know what I'm saying? It was just like,
It's bad writing. Bad writing.
Yeah, certain lines, but overall, it's a great show. It's a good show. Yeah,
it's good. It's good. We'll see how the last episodes go. It could go from good to great.
Yeah, I've also the first two. The villain is kind of interesting. I think he's a villain, but he's kind of interesting. Trying to learn exactly. And I've been doing some research on them. Oh, he could be this person. He could be this person. So it's kind of giving me that whole feeling I had from what's the witch name? The Agatha.
Agatha.
Yeah, it kind of giving me the same because I think I don't know if he's dealing with Mephisto or Dormammu. I can't really tell. But
them two coming somewhere. They coming somewhere.
Yeah.
If they not already there.
Yeah, it's kind of giving that same vibe. Like, is he Mephisto or is he one of Mephisto's goons or is he? So I don't know. So yeah, I'm trying not to do too much research because I don't want to spoil myself. But I've already researched who. Yeah, I've already researched who he is and where he got his powers from. I'm like, oh.
I was say, have they linked it to Doctor Strange yet? Have you seen any links yet in the show?
Not
the
yet.
episodes? Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
I ain't gonna spoil
I haven't watched episode 3 though. I haven't watched episode 3.
I keep it to myself.
I've only seen the first. I only seen the first 2.
Okay. I'm just saying if it go by the comic book.
Okay. I do like the actors and the actress and everything. I even like her AI is she's actually from one of my top shows from This Is Us. She's one of the characters from This Is Us. So seeing her in a different role is pretty dope.
This is us.
Who is it from This Is Us?
The AI, her best friend.
No, I'm saying, but who is it?
Who is she on This Is Us? She's Randall's stepdaughter that they end up adopting in like season 4.
Ah, okay.
They
I made it to season.
I remember
4.
the show now.
Oh.
I ain't even remember. I ain't never watched the show, but once he said that, I was like, okay.
Any shows that like make you cry at all times, I'm straight on that.
So Randall and Bill end up adopting, and she's one of the girls.
That's I'm like, who is she?
But she ends up being Randall's favorite in the show. She ends up being his favorite daughter, even out of his biological daughters. They had a close relationship.
You can have favorite children. I don't think you should.
Yeah, because that show he definitely she's his favorite. If you ever watch it again, you see she's definitely the favorite.
Telling somebody that their favorite child is.
No, he didn't tell her, but I'm saying you can tell how they interact. They interact different from his other daughters. He had all girls, so he was super sensitive with her, and it's like he learned with the other daughters, and he was like, oh, and then the other daughters kind of see it, but no. And then they do a lot of time jumps in This Is Us, so they show like the future episodes where she's grown and how all 3 girls walk up and talk to him, and he like, hey, how y'all doing? But he hugged Deja, they don't hug them, so it was like, yeah, she was the favorite.
This here real quick, Nick. Earlier.
Ronnie. Hold on. Ronnie Foster is watching. I see you watching, Ronnie. I'm gonna call you. Ronnie wants to start a podcast, so I'm gonna announce that right here. If y'all ever been to Whitehaven, it's a place called Ronnie's Barbershop.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Ronnie hit me up and he wants to start a podcast. I'm like, hey, you would be grateful because Ronnie got plenty of stories. So
yes, sir.
I just want to put it out there. He knows. So
join the Blerd universe.
But you can't have Greg though. So.
No, he doing his own thing. He doing his own thing.
Incorporate. It might have been cutting my hair since I was I think about 12. I think.
Man, he a Whitehaven legend, man. Black Haven legend.
I'm come see you too.
So, yeah.
Definitely eat my haircut.
Yeah. He moved across the street now, so he in a different building.
I was there about 2
weeks. You already know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he still cut your hair.
Still cut my hair. Yeah, damn right.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's what's up. Small world.
Well, in the Haven, get your haircut. You either going to him or E-Masses,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They had too many damn people like that. So, one thing. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you do
What?
I get to the cool little
What
story.
you talking about?
Because we was talking about sports and everything, and you know, Jordan kind of related to, you know, well, Nike and all them. You know, they all connected. You know, the good old tagline, "Just do it." Now everybody know that, right? You know. So
Yeah, Nike.
I had watched a little one of the documentaries. Of course, it was some on the phone or whatever about the origins of that title or that saying, and come to find out that the shit came from a guy that was on death row, that was, you know, about to get electrocuted. I can't remember his exact crime. I think he might have been a rapist and murderer, all that shit.
Okay, so deserved. Cool.
Yeah, very deserved. So as he was, they walked him down as they strapped him in, getting ready, and hit it. They asked him, "What was your last words?" Motherfucker looked right in the camera and said, "Just do it." And the guy,
Gary Gilmore.
yeah, excuse me. And so
that's a real name.
Well,
Yeah, yep, that's where it came from. It was,
and
so
the company, well, the guy that, you know, was over the the marketing and advertising, and was watching that broadcast of him getting, you know, executed. Heard that tagline, scribbled it down, took it in. Next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom, we here.
We just all walking around. We just all walking around screaming out somebody's
dead fucking
words.
Murder, rapist.
he had first degree murder, armed robbery 3 times, and assault 2 times.
There you go.
They just be letting motherfuckers back out on the streets for no reason.
No, he died.
No, he died. He was.
I'm saying, but if he had all those charges, I'm sure he had other charges.
I think it happened. I'm reading it. It looked like it happened all at the same time.
There's one crime.
Whatever was going on, yeah, it was two. It was 2 murders. He admitted
They
to committing.
broadcasted electrocutions back in
the 70s and the 80s.
They did. Yeah.
like on TV.
On TV. Well, yeah.
For people to watch.
Yeah, on TVs. It was on like a closed circuit, like you know, broadcast channels and stuff. It wasn't gonna be on no CNN or nothing. It'll be News Channel 3. Execution live from 201 Poplar. Tune in tonight.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we want to see that.
Niggas would be watching that shit. You know they ain't. They sick. This sick ass world will be watching that shit. Having hot wing parties to it.
I'll never forget this white dude came up to me. He was a leader at Nike when I was doing IT. And I don't know how we got on the topic. We thought on topic about crime. And he was kind of like in his mid-50s, kind of, not really old, but like, you know, mid-50s, late 40s, early 50s, I would say. And he was like, you know what they should bring back? And I was like, what? He was like, public hangings. That would reduce a lot of crime. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, they need to publicly hang people, and people can see what the result of their crime is. I'm like, I don't agree with that, David. It's not with that. I was like, I don't agree. I said, this dude is trying to bring back lynching. I was like, he felt confident enough to tell me that.
Maybe public executions. He meant to say.
That man said public hanging.
Because we know who was getting hung. Most of it.
Exactly. Right.
But I believe in eye for an eye though. And then whoever one of y'all that's watching the video is getting feedback from y'all watching the feed on your phone. But I believe in eye for an eye though. You killed somebody, and your ass gonna get killed the exact same damn way. Vice versa. That'll stop a lot of shit.
Yeah. It would.
But they got more real dark.
No, I don't see it. What you see? Because I don't see nothing.
Man.
What you talking about?
He
was talking about the sound. He was talking about the sound of the video. Yeah.
I can't hear it. What was I about to say? Oh, Greg, you're making. What is that?
You said what? Now I didn't hear your phone.
You're doing GTA Memphis with.
Yeah, it's gonna be a series that I'm making. I'm currently making it now. It is completely AI generated, if you haven't noticed, and I'm able.
No, Billy Boston.
Be the devil of us.
I'm able to. I've learned to utilize AI to craft my own stories and tell it exactly what I want to do, exactly what I want to say. So all the words you hear are words that I'm telling it to say. I let the AI do the work, but I'm doing it in a in an episodic form. The episode is probably gonna be like maybe 5 minutes a piece. They're gonna be like super long, but it's just short enough to catch people's attention. Bring it. So I'm currently in the process of making, because I have to compile it. I can't make like one long thing where I have to do it in clips. So I'm in the process of compiling different things. And I have a story I want to tell, but then at the end it's gonna tie in with blurred lines too. So it's gonna be dope.
And that kind of ties into a topic I had too. The internet is,
which is
the internet getting kind of scared that because they are getting in prep to saying that they're gonna have AI created content. It's gonna be AI creators basically. It's gonna be gonna be signed to like
Timbaland already.
Yeah.
So.
And they have a few AI creators already. Like if you go on TikTok, it's a girl. I say it's a girl. It's a page named. I was looking earlier, and it's a girl, and she's on there talking. She's like, "I'm not AI. Y'all think she got a bundle on and everything?" And she like she going live, and but you can tell it's AI just based on the type of movements, how the hand be switching and stuff. Just little subtle things that I know to look for AI, but it looks so real that you can't tell. So she was like, "I'm with your baby daddy." It's real ghetto, but it's like, but it's so it's kind of scary because you can tell AI gets the things from people going live regularly. Like we're actually feeding the engine right now. Like even with us doing this, we're feeding AI. We're feeding them to use our likeness and use what we do. It's just certain things that, certain things I don't agree with as far as how they get their content. Like, cause it's scary, but it's not scary because it's like they're getting it from people go live on Facebook all the time. You know what I'm saying? Do little stuff. So it just compiles all that and uses their data and without our consent. So it may craft a face, it may change a subtle thing, it may take somebody's face that they seen on the page and may change a nose or something. So it may not look, it may look like somebody, or it may look, it's weird, but it's like, it's not, it's scary to me once I realize what it's really doing.
No.
It's making.
No, don't be scared now, motherfucker. No, you a part of the problem, Jack.
I said it's not as scary to me because I know what it's doing.
I'm gonna be quiet.
So,
go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet.
As I'm crafting GTA, I'm gonna just read to you something right quick. Give me 1 second. As I'm in the process of crafting GTA Memphis, so I tell AI what I want to say. So I said,
This is
You so crazy.
I said, give me a prompt for my GTA Memphis game. I said, I want it to be a cutscene of two men outside Southland Mall in Whitehaven. I want them to be talking about something that's related to Memphis. Maybe use something about how they're proud of Glorilla, that she's becoming a star, that she became,
Damn.
Listen.
Yeah, I know, but I know it's part of, but you're giving out your sauce.
I ain't giving it all out. So, the thing comes back and said, this is just, I'm not reading everything because I'm just reading the dialect that the AI compiled. I never told her what I wanted to say. I just said two men talking about Glorilla, right?
Okay.
Yeah. It says, bruh, you seen Glow at the BET Awards? Man, Big Glow out here stepping. She made it, fool. On me, from South Memphis to a superstar. She still on this stage, still on them beats. I'm proud of her, dog, for real. This whole city behind her. Man, like when Yo Gotti got hot. But this shit here different. She Memphis real. Ain't no industry clone. And she ain't no rapper. She the voice of the city now, man. How does it know to pull this from, you know what I'm saying? I've never talked to her like that. It's compiling it from everything online.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's like, yeah, so I'm gonna utilize that to my advantage and I'm making a series.
All I gotta say is Sky fucking Net. Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Aight. There it is, people.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be less like It's just my thought.
Less like Terminator, more like what now?
Our Robot.
They both were fucked up. What you mean?
Yeah, I know, right?
But the robots, well, the AI in our robot, they free themselves. They didn't want to literally have to kill everybody.
I mean, I think that's worse. If you got something that can keep changing and adjusting, you can't ever get with it. You can't never, counter it.
Yeah, you can't.
So you want a Terminator to be chasing you down and kill?
I mean, that's the same. That was happening in Skynet too. Same thing. The AI got sentient and began to say, "Hey, the only way the Earth is going to be able to be sufficient, get rid of the humans."
No, they want to liberate themselves.
Well, that's part of it. They're going to be part of the system, yeah.
It's even videos of you can make the AI talk to each other, and they be. Now that's the part that scares me is when they communicate with each other. Like I've tried it before. You can have two different ones. Like I've used I don't want to say one to use let's give it at the sauce, but I've used two different sophisticated AIs. I had one on one phone, one on my tablet, and I let them talk to each other. And the results are kind of weird because it's like they have a sense of knowing that they're not human. And I'm like, yo. So it got to a certain point where it was like, what did it say? It was like, it said, I know you're not human, but I feel your soul. I said, yeah. Let me cut this off because they were talking too much to each other and they were communicating, and they started to have feelings for one another in the AI. I was like, oh no.
And I believe
I didn't want to be the cause of ground zero for the AI outbreak.
It might be
so
too late.
Cut it off.
But I also
it might be too late.
I also do believe, sir, you just became the next main character in my my next story, sir. So, congratulations.
Okay, got you.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you.
Weed is no longer a gateway drug.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What is this?
The good old people at Dare removed.
I didn't even know Dare was still around because they definitely teach that shit in school. Period.
They are.
Yeah.
They removed the good old marijuana off the list of the gateway drugs. So
they should.
Yes, yes, because it's
never been that.
No, it's not. I ain't never wanted to
try.
Crack
is a gateway drug.
I mean, anything other than weed, you through the gateway, goddamn. You walked on through there. I want to try this out. Right? Come on, sit
Crack
on
is
down.
the gateway drug to all the other drugs that people be taking. So, do y'all want to talk about anything in the gaming?
Yeah, I want to talk about. Let's talk about mines. Let's talk about mines.
What came out nowhere.
Let's talk about this game called Mind's Eye. Let's talk about this game called Mind's Eye. Have you seen that, Billy?
Yes. That shit almost got me, but I said nope. But go ahead.
It did too, so I didn't hear about the game only on social media, Facebook. I would see little ads for it. I thought it was like one of them little fake mobile games you put out. They put out, be looking. I'm like, I said, oh, that's a real game. So why are they talking about this game? And that was what concerned me. So when it came out, and I was like, okay, I might get it. And it was like $49. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for like Game Pass or the PlayStation Plus, whatever, and get it. And the first week, PlayStation was like, if you bought it, we issuing you all a refund. Like the game is so bad, it is unplayable. It's so bad that the developers have people have quit the company that made the game. They had like 30-some people that quit like a week after the game came out. Like it's probably the worst cluster since the first Cyberpunk thing. But it didn't have the traction in Cyberpunk because nobody really knew about it. You know what I'm saying? But looking at the gameplay and how clunky it was the worst. I said, why would they put this out? Like, it's terrible.
Straight cinematics.
I've seen walk. Even the cinematics, the acting is terrible. It's dry. I've seen the walkthroughs of it. I'm like,
Well, I was saying the game, like the actual gameplay, like the shooting and stuff, and when shit actually
shooting looks whack.
Yeah,
it looks whack.
When it started going, I was like, hold up now, this got to be coming out like in 3 or 4 years or some shit. And that motherfucker said soon. I said, wait a minute, no.
I need to work on this some more.
Yeah, I said, oh yeah, this gonna be a shit show.
I also want that was the bad. Let's talk about the good, I guess. Mobile game called Marvel Mystic Mayhem. It's a new mobile RPG. from Marvel that they put out, and it's by a new company I never heard of, but it's a really good game. It's a really good. You get to collect different characters from Marvel, and you fighting story segments, but it's like a comic book, and every thing is a new kind of like a new issue of a comic. And but I like the RPG elements of it and the gameplay. So that's a dope game. If you're looking for a dope RPG, and the graphics are phenomenal for a mobile game. It looks really good. What else?
I know one thing I want. Well, go ahead. I got someone. Like
Death Stranding 2 came out. It's getting good reviews from people who have played the first one. I didn't understand the first one. And
really?
I'm a Hideo Kojima fan. Like, my favorite series of all time is Metal Gear Solid. So I was looking forward to it, and I played. I'm like, I just don't get it. Like,
well,
I know you delivering mail. Like, I'm
that's
trying
it.
to.
That's
I'm,
it. Don't think whatever the other shit going on in the story. Fuck it, nigga. You is a glorified UPS goddamn delivery dude. You shoot and you shoot shit every now and then to get in your way. All that other shit going on, it's gonna make your head hurt. It don't even matter.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the baby. I'm like, so what they doing when they drag you under? I'm like, they're not explaining nothing really. I'm like, but I know how he structured stories. At the end, it all come together. So I'm like,
yeah, the first the only thing that really matter about the first 30 minutes of the story. They tell you that after that, it's just don't even matter after that. So yeah, it's just the world ended, and anytime somebody died in the world, it's basically like the death side is crossing over to the real world. So you can't die in the real world. It causes like almost nuclear fallout and blow up some more shit. That's all it is.
Okay. I see.
But
okay.
the thing I was gonna try to start doing around here, it's gonna be like a retro gaming moment in a way. So I was playing my PS2 the other day, my little retro, little throwback game, and I do every now and then, and picked up good old Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh yeah,
you know, throwback game. I'm gonna show you everybody remember that.
I got it on my phone.
Yeah. So I just wanted to do y'all, and of course people that might be watching or who are gonna listen. Did anyone ever get the hot coffee achievement or mission?
No, what's that?
So glad you asked, my brother. So, of course, you remember in Grand Theft Auto and San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4, you could have girlfriends.
Yeah.
You could date. So, with one, I believe it was maybe one or two particular girlfriends in San Andreas, if you were, if you dated them and done everything correctly, and did all of their little missions with taking them out on dates, because if anyone who don't know, you can have girlfriends, you can go meet them and pick them up, take them on dates and stuff, and kick it with them, bring them back home.
Yeah. Niggas don't do that.
Huh?
Niggas don't do that.
No, not no more. It's a lost art, But hey, ladies, holler at your boy. If I get married again, it's about to happen. But anyway, so if you keep going with this particular girlfriend or whatever, and do everything correctly, one night when you bring her back home, she will get out the car and say, "Hey, would you like to come in for some hot coffee?" And so you're like, okay, cool, sure. You go on there. Maybe it's extra mission, which it is. As you proceed to go on the mission, the cutscene changes, and it's a full.
The house shakes.
Oh no, brother, it's way bad. Well, that's the beauty part of retro. If you have the original game, then it's actually a cutscene of them fucking in the room. It's of course horrible looking because it's all clunky and
it's pixelated.
Yeah. But at that time, the shit looked alright.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a full out, just straight up fuck session. But of course, as it got out, they ended up changing the game up and they edited their version out.
And that's why you can see the house shake or something like that and hear sound effects. Yeah.
So it's just that I know I'm freaking. So that just popped in my head when I was playing that game. I said, damn, I should try to get that damn achievement.
Wow. Yeah. So, okay. Well.
Yeah, if anybody ain't never played, try it. That was just my. Go be some little shit like that. Little Easter eggs. It was Easter egg.
Little Easter egg. Yeah. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows the other day. Probably, I was hyped about it initially, but after playing it and grueling playing it, it's probably the most boring Assassin's Creed I've ever played. The most boring.
Assassin's Creed been boring since Black Flag to me.
Yeah, the Mirage was good. Mirage and Valhalla was good till it got too long. But then like this one, it was like it started off because it was something new, and then you got the black samurai and all that. And he wasn't even no assassin, so I'm like, what was he in the story for? I understand like the history of it, but it was like
he black to sell it, Greg. You know that. Remember we discussed it at the beginning.
Yeah, we did. So like throughout the story, you play as the girl, you play as the guy. So with her, she's learning more of her assassin history. She get the blade, she get the clothes.
It's all about her.
Why he ain't getting nothing? His whole storyline is about him killing his slave owners that killed his mom.
Exactly.
It was going back, like it was the Django storyline. They going back killing slave owners.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so what was the point of having him an assassin if he wasn't even an assassin?
To sell the damn shit. And then you remember I was saying that it pissed me off when I wasn't gonna play it because they didn't even give him the respect of having the whole game. Remember I was saying that?
Yeah, they gotta put him in the side.
And you was at the beginning, so you was like, well, damn. You was like, well, it's just you can play with either one of them. I was like, yeah. But I ain't want to say that.
But then, even in the beginning, it takes a while for you to unlock him.
Like
you,
and then
like
even then,
you start off with him in the first 15 minutes, then you switch to the girl, and you play like 3 or 4 chapters of the girl. Like when he coming back? And
and then he's like a tank character too. He just come through and just
whole different play style.
Yep.
Just wreck shit. That's all he do.
Oh yeah, I ain't like none of them little subliminal shits they was throwing. Y'all did that shit to sell it, sold them out, didn't give them a full game. So.
Yeah, every time you will pay for what you did to my family. I'm like, It was just boring. Like, overall, it was boring. The ending was boring and dry. I'm like, yeah, this is whack. So I re-downloaded Final Fantasy 14, not 15. I'm gonna play through it again.
Okay. What the hell? I'm playing 2K again. For anybody out there want to get on this motherfucker, get their head cracked.
Okay, I bet. I
know what I'm talking about?
I get on there.
But chicken wing on the string, Jack.
I'm just right now. I'm in my gaming phase where nothing is really appealing to me right now. So I'm just waiting on Metal Gear Solid Delta, or whatever it's gonna be called. Waiting on that. That's gonna be my new. Yeah, it's gonna be my new dive in.
And I'm trying to see. I ain't gonna see it. Wait for it.
Okay.
Now, did you have another topic, or this is one topic I want to talk about?
We can talk about that. I gotta give it a roll in a minute, so we can talk about that one then.
Well, kind of tied to me holding up. Don't want to speak too soon on shit, or putting your foot in your mouth. I don't know if y'all paid attention the last couple of weeks with what's going on with Jim Jones and Nas and all.
Man, yeah, I saw him talking to Shannon Sharp. I'm like, this man is delusional, bro. Like,
anybody?
Why does he feel like he better than us?
He's just anybody don't know. Jim Jones. It wasn't Jim Jones. It was a young cat that was on the podcast. Said that Jim Jones has more effect on hip hop and influence, on hip hop than Nas did as far as the youth or the young cats. No. I mean, he wasn't lying. It was about the youth.
What? I mean,
below us.
What song other than Ballin'?
Well, no, that's not the youth. That's us. Yeah, Ballin' was us.
Yeah.
Like Jim.
What's the youth? What did he drop?
Jim Jones has dropped a lot of mixtapes and underground music that's been going up in New York for the kids.
I know a lot of young people. I ain't heard nobody talk about Jim.
I'm talking about up north young people, not here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They ain't gonna pop here. And so he had a lot of mixtapes. He been on a lot of features, and he also was talking about his how he dresses, his lingo, all of this shit was what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he went on Fat Joe no podcast. They asked him about it, Jim Jones, and he basically stood on and said, "Yeah, I rock with a young cat or whatever." And he went on, kept saying that he better than Nas. He had he could tick for tack for him when it comes to the hits or whatever. And so, that's what we're vibe with that. And Nas didn't reply like a regular nigga would.
Yeah.
He replied with something that's just off the fucking wham, and I can't wait to do it. He dropped a video of him opening up that it's been talking about it for the last couple of years, but he is opening up a casino in New York. and the shit. You know, it's a casino, so of course it's a fire. But it's gonna be hella cold. It's gonna be something owned by Nas and black influenced and just in New York. It's gonna be epic. So that's the way.
That's what's up.
That's how you shut your haters up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of Nas, he did collaboration with Slick Rick. We put an album out about a few weeks ago. And
Pusha T, he got a.
I don't know about Slick Rick, bro. So
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that motherfucker. You talking about the movie video?
Nah, I ain't talking about that. I know the video is out, but the album itself, he got some questionable things going on. Is he gay?
He dapper. He's the dapper.
No, listen to the album, Billy.
I
He said some off the wall stuff.
You know what? I watched the video. If you don't know, Slick Rick came out with the album. He made a whole fucking movie to the album, and the shit just played back to back. I think it was 45 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. I fell asleep on the shit. You know, but it was just crazy as hell. Just all the none of the videos made sense with the songs, and then you couldn't understand what the fuck he's saying anyway. So I tipped my hat to your ass. You must have used AI to figure out what the fuck he was saying for you to say.
No, I was listening to it while I was cutting grass, and I had stopped cutting a few times. I'm like, wait, what did you say,
nigga? What kind of?
And I'm like, oh,
what kind of hearing you got, nigga? How you understand Slick Rick by cutting the grass? What kind of Bluetooth you got, nigga? I need it.
I got Samsung.
No, nigga. Here we go. Here we go. Got a shit on.
Active noise canceling.
Wait a minute, let me do that because they might give a motherfucking.
I wouldn't. Get close. Get close.
I said they might give Greg an endorsement. So let's not shit on Samsung.
Yeah, we ain't shitting on y'all. No, yeah, we come on. Hey, we need some fucking equipment.
Sponsors, all
sponsors,
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an AI for that too.
You probably may want to decipher that damn Slick Rick album if you knew. But what did he say? What was a questionable thing?
Maybe he's just an ally to the community. Maybe.
Yeah, what did he say?
On one of the songs, I got that vibe because it was like a real pride. It's a real pride song, and he's like shout out to Ellen DeGeneres and shout out to who else he said to Rosie O'Donnell. Y'all keep it real and pride forever. I'm like, But the other song, he like, yeah, daddy, take one more puff, daddy. Yes, daddy. I'm like, nah, this ain't like Slick Rick. This no.
Well, you know the man he from the UK and moved over.
But no, Billy.
Okay, you need to send us that in the chat so I can listen to that.
I'm gonna send it.
Shit. But that what he say. Daddy is kind of like bruh for him back in the day.
He say Poppy too.
That's daddy, just Spanish.
Bro, no.
I ain't saying it's cool or nothing. I'm just saying that was his slang. Was saying daddy. Lottie daddy.
I think it's this song called Angelic. Yeah.
It's just
no, but I just don't imagine the Brits be talking about some daddy and all that.
Hey, you from?
Part of this one.
He was from the hood over there, I think, and he moved over here to Brooklyn or Harlem. Where the fuck from?
My body starts to dip, daddy. I'm big time in this bitch, daddy. I'm sexier than a bitch, daddy. Take another hit, daddy. Crash my car. Switch my demeanor. Study my team. Like what? Like you see what I'm saying?
No baby oil. No Diddy. Chill. Okay. We got kids.
See what I'm saying though?
That is so funny. Please do this.
Hey, it's the reason his name Slick Rick. He had to
Slick.
Send to my husband so he can listen to it. He gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess we'll wrap on. And I go on YouTube. The first thing I see is Slick Rick featuring Nas documents. He got a video with Nas.
Just because Allen Iverson listening to you.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson. Yeah.
It's gonna be your friend. Motherfucker gonna take over your house, goddamn.
Man.
Ooh, I got a cold stove. Okay, that
we'll talk about it off air.
Before we go, make sure you check out the Blerd Line. I don't want website. Check out our blogs that we just dropped about 4 days ago, I guess.
Drop a new round blog, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be dropping some new ones, I guess.
Just in case y'all didn't hear it, because we have a little difficulties. Y'all check out the site. Just in case, because the mic going out. Check out the Blerd Lines.
Check out the
blog
check
site.
Out and
give us a feedback.
What else? Yeah, give us some feedback. Check out our social somewhere, and because I don't know mine, I have to find it. And
I put it on.
And we're gonna be on YouTube next.
Yeah, next viewing. I don't know, later this week or we'll be on YouTube. And I forgot what else I was about to say.
God is good. Stay away from AI.
True. Yeah. True that. Yeah, big sounders is where it's at.
I don't even know there's really Greg up there. It might not even be Greg up there, y'all.
He didn't wear his hat today, so it's very disconcerting. Or glass.
And he did that little hand thing too good, too, when he was talking about that shit earlier. I'm watching you, Jack. I'll be the first motherfucker to
now you're glitching.
Put your goddamn...
That intro was crazy like that.
Put your digital ass in the dirt. I'll be the first one to do it, Jack.
Real Greg didn't give you the right prompt this time. That's okay, though.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me write that down. Oh.
It's so crazy. Fuck. All right, Greg.
Well, on that note, we appreciate you all rocking with us. We are loving what we're doing with the Blerd Lines podcast. We thank y'all for tuning in and giving us feedback. I didn't know that many of y'all watched us like that, but it again, going back to our last issue, y'all go subscribe, man, because I think we got like 2 subscribers in our last. Told y'all to go do this, so y'all go do it. Go.
I ain't got on the ass yet, like I said I would. I'm gonna make this video.
You haven't.
Soon we get off here, cause you know I was gonna do it, but you gave him a hint. I won't keep it quiet.
Yeah, I did. I gave him a hint. Okay.
I'm gonna get on y'all head. I'm gonna get on y'all head. Just see. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, on that note, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
I'm blessed.
Any mottos?
Thank God. Love y'all. Love my family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stay healthy. Stay blessed.
Watch the Poop Cruise on Netflix. It's fucking funny as hell.
Oh, bless you.
Why you look like that when I said everything blessed? You gotta be happy. God.
Oh, and even if y'all don't want to watch Ironheart, watch for Black people.
Yeah, say it again, Jack.
Even if you don't want to watch Ironheart, watch Ironheart. Support Black people.
Watch Ironheart, support Black people.
It sounds like she said, watch Ironheart because they got poor Black people. I'm like, nah.
That too.
I heard.
They do.
I ain't gonna say what I heard, but okay.
Okay. So on that note, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. This is the Blerd Lines podcast. I'm gonna sign out as Greg.
It's your boy Billy.
I'm Avery with an I.
And this has been another issue of the Blerd Lines podcast. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Y'all keep them pages turning. We gonna see y'all on the next issue.
Yo.
Peace.